Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Today we're going to be looking at the Harbor Freight President's Day Sale-a-thon. That's right, a huge sale-a-thon going on right now at Harbor Freight. You can get all sorts of stuff. In fact, I have a lot of different things in this flyer. We're going to be looking at dollar days coupons, super coupons, and a % off coupon, so you can get all sorts of great stuff at Harbor Freight this weekend only. And if you want to see this flyer, it's available at my website under the Extras tab. Just click that button there. There's a domain right there. Type that into your browser under the Extras tab. You'll find this and many more great deals for Harbor Freight throughout the entire year. In fact, the upcoming March parking lot sale is already on my website as well. You can see that under the Extras tab as well. A leaked flyer for the parking lot sale that's coming up in about 3 weeks. So you can check that out before the official flyer even comes out. All right, so let's take a look at this right here. Start off. Let's look at the President's Day sale 15% off coupon. 4 days only, February 14th through the 17th. 15% off on anything in the store, one single item. That way you can get anything that sometimes some things just never go on sale. So you can take advantage of getting whatever it is that you want. If it doesn't go on sale, take advantage of getting it with this coupon. Obviously, if there's multiple things that you want, you can make multiple trips throughout the 4-day weekend and save yourself 15% on anything that you like. But 15%, that's interesting. Didn't we used to have like a 20 or 25% off coupon before?
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
Yeah, it seems like we don't get that much anymore, do we? Now it's either 10% or 15%. So that's why some people say Harbor Freight is kind of cheaping out on stuff where they're not giving you the savings that they used to do. The prices have gone up, but the savings have gone down. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, you're not going to be able to find any 20 or 25% off coupons because they've gone the way of the dodo bird. So there you go. Anyway, you can read through the fine print on this guy if you like to, but it's your typical stuff that you can't use it on inside track club memberships, extended programs, gift cards, all that kind of stuff. In effect from the 14th through the 17th, and you cannot stack it or combine it with other coupons. And that's one thing that I find extremely annoying about Harbor Freight. Some of these coupons will say that you can combine them, some of them say that you can't. Sometimes I will get people down in the comments commenting that they were able to combine it with other coupons at their local store. You know what? It drives me crazy. I can't keep up with this nonsense. I don't know if people are making it up or if Harbor Freight is just Looney Tunes and doesn't have a consistent policy that they apply across the board. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. So if you can combine them, good for you. If you can't, you know what? It says right there in the fine print, you cannot stack it, you cannot combine it, you can't use it with any other coupon. So there you go. You've been forewarned. But I will bet you somebody will comment down below that they were able to do it. You just watch. Anyway, so there you go, 15% off. Let's move on to the dollar days coupons that you can take advantage all the way until the 26th. So until the 26th of February, you can take advantage of all these dollar days coupons that we're going to be looking at right now. So let's start off, and that way you can get some stuff for $1 buckaroo or a few more. Here you go with the Merlin 1/4 inch steel automotive plug, your choice in female or male. So whatever you identify as, you can get the one that goes for you. There you go, $1 for this guy. Take advantage of it and get as many as you like. And what if you're looking for a Phillips screwdriver, a number 2 4-inch Phillips screwdriver for $1 buckaroo, normally $2, so that's half price right now. Or if you want a socket rail, your choice in 1/4, 3/8, or 1/2, you can get it for $1 right now. And it's the click type where the sockets just snap in. It's not the magnetic type. But you can get it for $1 right now, normally $1.49, so that's 32% off. And how about if you want a jumbo utility hook? That way you can hang all sorts of stuff on this guy. Right now, $1, normally $2, so that's half price right now. But before we keep going into this video and get too far into it, do me a great big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you stay informed every time I make one of these money-saving videos for Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, or any other great place that I can find to save you guys some money. Saving money, staying informed, helping you guys out, that's what I'm all about. Hit that subscribe button and let's move along. And what if you want a little flashlight? Here you can get the 144 lumens ultra bright portable LED work light flashlight, the blue flashlights, the ones that used to be freebies a few years ago. Right now you can get it for $1, normally $1.79. so that's 44% off. Now, I know some of you guys have commented down below that you like them and they come in handy. You can get it if you like for $1. Personally, I don't like them. I don't like the way it's designed. The light kind of seems to go everywhere instead of where you want it to go. And I do have both the old and the new ones with this Cobb LED instead of the old ones that had the all individual LEDs all over the place. But I still hang on to them. You never know if they might be useful for a project or something like that. I've used them to light up some signs and stuff like that, so it does come in handy for little things like that. Never made a video out of how to do that. Sometimes I do things just for the fun of it, but I have made a few signs and I light it up with these flashlights in the back. All you do is take out the batteries and put like a 3-volt or 5-volt power adapter to it, and all of a sudden you got yourself some LEDs to light up a sign. So how about this here, a 36-inch pickup and reach tool. If you don't want to have to bend over, your back hurts, there you go, get yourself the reach tool, 36 inches long for $2 buckaroos. Normally $3, so it's 33% off right now. And how about if you want a parts holder? The Pittsburgh 4-inch magnetic parts holder, you can get it right now for $2, normally $3, so that's 33% off. Or if you want a 6-inch diagonal cutter, you can get it from Pittsburgh right now for $2, normally $4, so that's half price right now. And these detail brush set, 6 pieces, which is not a detail brush set, it's kind of like a cleaning brush set. I always have a problem with that name. It's not for detailing, it's really for cleaning off rust and stuff like that. Hard, grimy stuff. That's why you have a steel brush, a brass brush, and a plastic or polypropylene or whatever that is. Nylon brush, that's probably the better name for it. And it comes in either large or small, so you get 6 different ones. They're not the greatest in the world. They won't last forever, but it's only $2. Sometimes they will go as low as $1. So there you go for now. It's $2, normally $3. So that's 33% off. And if you want some latex cleaning gloves, there you go, 2 pairs for $2, so that's $1 a pair. Right now, $2, normally $3, that's 33% off. And if you want some microfiber towels, you can get the Grant's 12 by 12-inch microfiber cleaning towels 4-pack for $2, normally $4, so that's half price right now. And they will have, I believe, the 12 by 12-pack on sale during the parking lot sale. Like I said, that's all right here on my website. You can go check it out. Same place you found this one, you can find the flyer, and that way you can check and see what's available for the upcoming parking lot sale. Or if you want to see the video and the commentary, that's on my channel page as well if you haven't seen that yet. But I forget offhand what the price for the 12-pack is. You may want to consider that if you don't want to get this right now. It's coming up in a few weeks. And how about if you want some 1/4 inch by 14-foot protective wire wrap, wire loom, you can get it for $3 right now, normally $4, so that's 24% off. And if you want an 18-inch telescoping magnet, you can get it for $3 right now, normally $3.79, so that's 20% off. And they do have one of these magnets on sale also at the parking lot sale. And how about if you need a test light? Here you go with the Centec 6 and 12-volt circuit tester with a 5-foot lead for $3 right now, normally $4, so that's 24% off. And if you need some bar clamp spreaders, here you go from Pittsburgh, the 6-inch ratchety bar clamp and spreader for $3, normally $4, so that's 24% off. And these guys do have a lifetime warranty. They do break, so sometimes it's good to be able to take them back. And if you want yourself an inexpensive caulking gun, here you go with the 9-inch caulking gun for $3, normally $4, so that's 24% off. You want just a little cheapy caulking gun? There you go, that's one way to get it. And if you need an L-shaped hang-all, a 2-pack, you can get it from Storehouse for $3, normally $6, so that's half price right now. Or these wire wheel cup brush set, 6 pieces for $3 right now as well, normally $6, so that's half price. And how about a garden sprayer, the half-gallon multi-purpose sprayer for spraying all sorts of weed killer, bug killer, stuff like that out in the yard. There you go, $4 for this guy right now, normally $5, so that's 19% off. And how about if you want a flat pry bar set, 2 pieces for $4, normally $5, so that's 19% off. And if you want a 10-ounce compressed air can, you can get it for $5 right now, normally $6, so that's 16% off. You know, instead of getting these blow duster cans that you can just, blow things off your keyboard, your equipment, all that kind of stuff, for $5, this can won't last very long and it'll cost you quite a bit to keep buying them. get yourself one of the regular automated dusters. It's a little portable duster. I already did a review. I have it on my channel page. You can go check that out. I did one from Wolfbox, and I have another one coming in the mail that I'm going to be doing real soon as well. I got it from another vendor because I found it even cheaper than that one, and it has more features to it. It's a blower and a vacuum as well. So that one's going to be coming up in the next few weeks as well. A lot cheaper than having to buy these cans because all you do is recharge it and keep on going. And how about if you need a nylon pry bar installer kit? A 4-piece set, you can get it for $5 right now, normally $8.49, so that's 41% off. Or some premium welding gloves from Chicago Electric. You can get these guys for $5, normally $7.50, so that's 33% off. Or a 7 by 9 foot heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, only $7, normally $10, so that's about $3 you save, or 29% off. Alright then, let's move on to some super coupons now, and these guys are in effect until the 23rd, so just a few days less than the dollar days that we were looking at right now. So here you go, maybe there's something in here that you may like and you can take advantage of. If not, like I said, keep in mind, you can take advantage of that 15% off coupon and get whatever you please at a discount. So here we go. How about if you're looking for the Pittsburgh 3-ton low-profile floor jack with rapid pump, $120 right now, normally $160, so that's $40 off. But if I remember correctly, I believe this guy is at the parking lot sale even cheaper than this. Go check out that flyer. Same as this guy right here. This guy I remember for certain is on sale during the parking lot sale for $69 instead of $79, so I would say this is a good one to wait until the parking lot sale. 1750 PSI, 1.3 gallons per minute, corded electric pressure washer from Portland. Nice little machine. Normal price is $90, so there you go. If it drops all the way down to 70, that's a good savings on that guy. Wait for the parking lot sale. And they do have one of these horizontal shaft gas engines as well at the parking lot sale. I don't remember if it's this guy. It is a Predator motor, but I don't remember if it's a 6.5 horsepower or not. You may want to check that out. But this guy, the 6.5 horsepower 212cc overhead valve horizontal shaft gas engine, is $120 right now. Normally $150, so it's $30 off right now. But they do have another one at the parking lot sale. Check and see which one's better for you. And how about if you want a hardwood dolly? Here you go, 18 by 12, 1,000 pound capacity hardwood dolly for $10. Normally $13, that's 23% off. They also have a hardwood dolly at the parking lot sale, but I don't know if it's the same exact size. You can check that out on my website. Here you go if you want an adjustable wrench from Pittsburgh, a 10-inch steel adjustable wrench for $4. Normally $6, so that's a couple of bucks you save, or 33% off. Magnesium fire starter, if you want to go camping and stuff like that, there you go, $1.29 right now, normally $1.69, so that's a whopping like 30 cents or 40 cents, somewhere around there, 23% off. That's a big savings. And how about if you need a floor press? Here you go with the Central Machinery 20-ton H-frame floor shop press for $200, normally $250, so that's $50 you save. I don't remember there being any floor shop presses at the parking lot sale, so you don't need to worry about that guy. Now this guy, on the other hand, there is one, but it's not this one. This is the Bauer 1/2 inch by 50 foot automatic feed drain cleaning drum machine for $350 right now, normally $400, so you save $50. They do have the other guy that is not the automatic feed, and they have that one for $199 at the parking lot sale, which is a really good deal. So if you want to get the automatic feed, you can get this guy here and save money. If you don't care about getting the one that doesn't have the automatic feed, you can get it for a whole lot cheaper at the parking lot sale. And here you go, if you want a portable car canopy, you can get this guy, the 10 by 20 foot from CoverPro, for $110 right now, normally $130, so you save yourself $20. And compressors. Here you have the Fortress 6-gallon 175 PSI high-performance oil-free pancake job site air compressor for $140, normally $160, so you save yourself $20. They do have some Fortress air compressors at the parking lot sale, but I don't remember if it's this exact one or a different version. They have so many different compressors, I don't remember which one it is. And if you need a cordless rotary tool, here you go from Warrior, the 12-volt cordless rotary tool with 19-piece accessories, battery and charger, everything included, for $25, normally $40, so that's 37% off. And if you want some anchors and screws for wood, 206 pieces, there you go, $3 right now from Storehouse, normally $4.50, so that's 33% off. If you want yourself a 20 to 60 by 60 millimeter spotting scope with tripod, you can get it right now for $43, normally $50, so that's $7 or 14% off. This guy's not at the parking lot sale. Now, one of these guys they do have a couple of different utility winches at the parking lot sale, so you may want to check that out and compare before you jump on this guy. But here you have the Badlands ZXR, 2,500 pound capacity ATV utility winch with wire rope and wireless remote for $70, normally $80, so that's about $10 or 12% off. You also have a semi-trash water pump, 290 gallons per minute for $350 right now, normally $400, so that's $50 you save. They do have one of these on sale at the parking lot sale, but I don't know if it's the exact same one. Now here we have in this flyer, there's a couple of different ammo cans that you can choose from, and they do have ammo cans at the parking lot sale as well, so you may want to compare. Here you have the metal .5 caliber ammo can for $11, normally $18, so that's 38% off. And here you have the Warrior 4.3 amp 4.5 inch angle grinder with slide switch for $10. I think this one may be at the parking lot sale, but I think it's about the same price because this guy generally only goes down to about $10. I don't think I've ever seen it drop below that. So $10 right now, normally $15, so that's 33% off. And if you want a McGraw compressor, here you have the 6-gallon 150 PSI oil-free pancake job site air compressor for $100, normally $130, so that's $30 off. I don't know if they have this one at the parking lot sale. I know they have the 3-gallon, and those are down to $50. So if you want a 6-gallon, I think this is the only place to get it. But the 3 gallons, the pancake or the hot dog will be on sale for about $50 at the parking lot sale. And how about if you want a pistol grip inflator with analog gauge, you can get it from Merlin for $40, normally $50, so that's 20% off. And if you want an ATV and motorcycle lift, 1,500 pound capacity from Pittsburgh, you can get it for $110 right now, normally $130, that's $20 off. And from Bauer, you have the 10 amp 1 1/8 SDS type variable speed rotary hammer for $85, normally $95, so that's $10 you save. And if you want a bolt and wire cutter, you can get this 8-incher from Doyle for $5, normally $7, so that's a couple of bucks you save or 28% off. Or if you need a battery operated liquid transfer pump, you can get this guy for $8, normally $13.50, so that's 40% off. Or one of these US General 18-inch magnetic tool holders for $2, normally $5, so that's 60% off. That is about the best price they ever put it at, around $199. I don't think it's at the parking lot sale. Most of the time it is, but I don't remember seeing it. But $2, that's a decent price no matter what. And if you want a welding helmet, here you go from Titanium, 7 square inch auto darkening welding helmet for $63, normally $80, so that's 21% off right now. Or the 10-inch pneumatic tire with white hub for $6, normally $9, that's 33% off. And this guy as well. They also do have another version of this guy at the parking lot sale. This guy is the Bauer 23-foot automatic feed handheld electric drain cleaner for $90, normally $100, so that's $10 off. I believe the one at the parking lot sale is a 50-footer. So you have a choice. You can either get this one or wait for that other one, and it's also a very good price at the parking lot sale. And here you go. If you want a clean water pump, you can get this guy for $200, normally $230. That's $30 off. Or if you want a submersible utility pump, 3/4 horsepower from Drummond, $170 right now, normally $190. That's $20 off. Some bungee cords or elastic stretchy cords from Hallmaster. You can get these guys for $6, normally $7. That's 14% off, 12 pieces. There you go. Or if you want some steel loading ramps, the Hallmaster 1,000 pound capacity, 9-inch by 72-inch steel loading ramps, a set of 2 for $67, normally $85, so that's 21% off. Or some long reach pliers from Doyle, the 8-inch heavy duty type for $10, normally $13, that's 23% off. Or from Earthquake, you can get the 1/2-inch composite ultra torque impact wrench with twin hammers, 1,500 foot-pound capacity for $140, normally $150, so that's $10 off. They do have another version of this at the parking lot sale, but I don't think it's this exact one. And if you want a flex head ratchet, here you go from Icon for you Icon guys. The 1/2 inch drive professional flex head ratchet for $42, normally $50, so that's about $8 or 16% off. And if you want some large modular toolbox from Bauer, $35 right now, normally $40, so that's about $5 you save or 12% off. And if you need some fuses for your vehicle, there you go from Storehouse, the Blade Fuse Assortment 60-piece set for $660 right now, normally $10.50, so that's 37% off standard or ATM mini. And I have mentioned before in previous videos, this is only a 60-piece set for $650. I've gotten before on Amazon where you can get like a 300-piece assortment kit with all sorts of different types and sizes in them for about $4 or $5. So if you want to get it at Harbor Freight, go right ahead. If you want to get a better value, you may want to check Amazon first because they do have some really great deals on there. And trust me, I've already got it. I've already looked at them. They look perfectly fine. I compared it to other ones that I have that I paid more money for, and they look identical. I don't see any real difference in them. So there you go, totally up to you. And how about if you need the 5-inch hook and loop universal pattern Sandy disc, a 5-pack for $4 right now, normally $6, so that's 33% off. Available in 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 150, and 220 grit. And here you go with the Badlands APX, the 12,000-pound capacity winch with steel rope and wireless remote. I do think they have some version of this also at the parking lot sale. Maybe not this exact one. They have so many, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. But here you go, you can get this guy right now for $530, normally $580, so that's $50 off. And if you want the US General 3/8-inch drive magnetic socket holders, you can get them for $15 right now, normally $20, so that's 25% off or about $5 you save. Comes in SAE or metric. They also do have some socket holders, the peg style. At the parking lot sale, you can get a set of 3 for all 3 sizes, 3/8, 1/4, and 1/2. All 3 very cheap. I forget, it's like $8 or $9. You can check that out on the flyer. And how about if you need some solid welding wire and 11-pound roll from Vulcan, you can get it for $30 right now, normally $38, so that's about 21% off or about $8 you save. And how about the premium screwdriver set, 15 pieces from Quinn for $23, normally $28, so that's about $5 or 17% off. And they do have a different screwdriver set also at the parking lot sale. I don't think it's a Quinn, I think it's a Pittsburgh, but you can go check that out if you like. And how about from Hardy, some vinyl gloves, the 100-pack for $5. Now, these are the clear or white, whatever you want to call them. They're not the blue ones, which are a little bit stronger. And these guys are normally $8, so that's 37% off. You see, it doesn't even say what the mil count is, and generally these are probably about 3 or 4 mil, so they're pretty thin. I wouldn't go any thinner than a 5 mil because even those tear rather easily. So if you want to go through hundreds of them, then you can get that. But for $1 or $2 more, you're better off getting the thicker ones. And that's one thing to point out also, that at the parking lot sale, all Hardy gloves will be like half price, I believe it is. So if you want to go check that out, you may want to get the gloves during the parking lot sale and get them for half price, not 37% off. So keep that in mind. And here you go, if you want a power inverter, 3,000 watt continuous, you can get it from Jupiter for $280, normally $300, so that's $20 you save. Or if you want from Pittsburgh a manual tire changer, you can get this guy for $50 right now, normally $65, so that's about $15 or 23% off. And how about from Hercules, the 1/4 inch round over beading router bit with 1/4 inch shank for $7, normally $10, so that's about $3 or 30% off. And how about if you want the Hercules 3 amp 5-inch random orbit palm sander with soft start for $45 right now, normally $55, so that's 18% off or about $10. And here you have a different tire from Hallmaster, another 10-inch pneumatic tire with the black hub. You can get it for $6, normally $9, so that's about $3 off or 33% off. Do you need some ratcheting jack stands? Here you go with the Daytona 12-ton heavy-duty ratcheting jack stands for $140, normally $150, so that's $10 off. And they do have some of these guys at the parking lot sale. I can't remember if it's the 6-ton, the 12-ton, the 20-ton. I don't remember which one it is, but I do remember that they do have them on sale. And how about if you're looking for a towing light kit? The Kenway Magnetic LED Wireless Towing Light Kit for $120, normally $140, so that's $20 you save. Or for the Icon guys, the 1/2 inch drive 40 to 250 foot-pound professional split beam torque wrench, you can get it for $125 right now, normally $140, so that's $15 you save. Or from Maddox, the front wheel drive bearing remover and installer kit, 21 pieces for $90, normally $120, so that's $30 you save. And this is a kit that I would say you may be able to get it from your auto parts store. If you're only doing it as a one-time job, a DIY job, then you save yourself $90 getting it at the auto parts store. They'll rent it to you for free. If you're going to use it all the time, then there you go, $90. And how about if you want the Gordon 18-inch machete with serrated blade, $5 right now, normally $7, so that's 28% off. Or if you want a compact router, there you go, the Bauer 6.5 amp variable speed compact router for $50, normally $60, so that's 16% off or $10 you save. And from Vanguard, you have the 25-foot 12x3 gauge outdoor extension cord for $15, normally $23, so that's 34% off. And if you want to keep yourself nice and warm in your shop and you don't have any heater, here you can get the Bauer 30,000 to 60,000 BTU forced air propane portable heater for $85. Normally $100, so that's 15% off. And be sure to be very careful with these guys. They do need proper ventilation. If you don't have a window or a door or something open, you can asphyxiate yourself. So be very careful with these. Use proper caution. And how about if you need a different type of quick release bar clamp? The Pittsburgh 6-inch quick release bar clamp, the metal one, for $3, normally $3.50, so that's 50 cents you save, or 14% off. Or how about if you need the trailer jack, the Hallmaster 10,000-pound drop leg trailer jack for $130, normally $160, so that's $30 you save. And how about if you want to do some body and fender repair from Maddox, the body and fender set, 7 pieces for $40, normally $50, so that's 20% off or about $10 you save. And a different McGraw impact wrench here, the 1/2 inch drive composite air impact wrench for $40, normally $50, that's 20% off or about $10. And if you want a variable speed D-handle drill, you can get this 9 amp 1/2 inch drive from Bauer for $40, normally $50, so that's $10 off or about 20% off. And here you go with the Ames 2.7-inch color compact digital inspection camera for $70, normally $85, so that's 17% off. And if you plan on doing some scraping, painting, all sorts of different things that'll get your floors all dirty, here you go with the 6-foot by 9-foot canvas drop cloth for $7, normally $10, so that's about $3 off or 30% off. And the service wrench set, 15 pieces from Pittsburgh. You can get these guys for $45, SAE or metric, normally $60, so that's about $15 off or 25% off. And if you want to do some polishing and cleaning of your vehicle paint, here you go with the 32-ounce Mirror Glaze Pro Speed Compound from Meguiar's, $25 right now, normally $30, so that's about $5 off or 16% off. And how about if you need a diamond blade from Hercules, the 14-inch all-cut combo diamond blade for $120, normally $130, so that's $10 you save. And if you have an RV that you need to clean or something, or even your house windows, if you have some really tall windows or a second story or something, here you go. You might be able to reach a second story with this guy. The instant on-off telescoping flow-through brush for cleaning all sorts of stuff, but great for RVs. $15 right now, normally $20, that's 25% off. And if you want a 400 lumens rechargeable waterproof LED spotlight from Braun, you can get this guy for $15 right now, normally $20, so that's 25% off or about $5. And if you want from Hercules, they have the general purpose bi-metal hole saw, a set of 13 pieces for $50, normally $58, so that's about 13% you save right there. And the Hardy A5 cut-resistant work gloves for $4, normally $5.50, so that's 27% off or about $1.50. These guys will be half price also when you go on the parking lot sale. And if you want a reciprocating saw, how about the Hercules 12 amp variable speed reciprocating saw, a corded version? Got to plug this guy into the wall. $85 right now, normally $100, so that's $15 off. And if you want to do some bird watching during the summer, the 10 by 50 wide angle binoculars for $15, normally $20, so that's $5 or 25% off. And what if you want to clean up your yard after all the rains and the snow and everything is gone? Here you go from Atlas, the 80-volt brushless, cordless, 16-inch string trimmer, tool only, so you have to be in the family or buy the battery and charger separately. This guy right now is $70, normally $80, so that's 12% off. And if you need to buy the battery and charger separately, it's going to be a lot more than $70 because those are not cheap. And what if you need a wet tile cut saw? Here you go with the Diamondback 6.5 amp 7-inch tabletop wet tile saw with tilting bevel table. $170 right now, normally $180, so that's $10 you save. Or here you go with the Golden Boy, the Icon 3/8-inch Dry Professional Special Edition gold-plated ratchet for $45, normally $55, so that's $10 off, 18% off. Nice little ratchet. I have one of these, still have it in the case. Obviously, I'm not going to use it for mechanical work, but I'm sure some people will. And if you want an impact driver bit set, here you go from Hercules. 45 pieces in this kit for $19, normally $23, so that's 17% off. And if you need a blower, here you go from Atlas, the 80-volt brushless, cordless, 150 mile per hour, 605 CFM blower, tool only as well, so you need to get the battery and charger separately. This guy right now is $65, normally $75, so that's 13% off, or about $10 you save. And the circular saw beam cutter attachment from Hercules, $50 for this guy right now, normally $80, so that's about $30 you save, or about 37% off. And here is a different ammo can, the .3 caliber ammo can for $10, normally $15, so that's about $5 or 33% off. And if you want a work light, here you go from Luminar Works, the fixed dual head halogen work light for $30, normally $40, that's 25% off. Halogen? Who uses halogen anymore? Pretty much everybody's using LEDs, and these halogens get really hot. Man, I'll tell you, even in the winter, you put these in a room, you don't need a heater. They will warm up your room very fast. And how about if you need the Doyle heavy-duty ratcheting crimper? $15 for this guy right now, normally $20, that's 25% off. Or the Hercules 17-inch tool tote with 19 pockets, $28 right now, normally $35, so that's about $6-7, somewhere around there, or 20% off. And a little steel utility cart, 1,200-pound capacity steel utility cart with removable sides. You can get it for $150 right now, normally $175, so that's $25 off. Or a 3-inch C-clamp for $3, normally $4, so that's a whopping 25% off, or $1 you save. And some hardy cowhide ball and tape adjustable wrist gloves for $6, normally $8, so that's about $2 or $3 you save, or 25% off. And if you want yourself an electronic digital safe, here you go from Union. You can get this guy for only $20. That's pretty cheap. Normally $28, so that's 28% off. Or from Chicago Electric, the lead-free rosin core solder for $3, normally $4, so that's $1 you save, or 25% off. You know, I have some of the solder from Harbor Freight. I've used it, and it's generally not very good quality. The melting point and all that stuff is not very good. It doesn't spread very well. I don't really care for their rosin core solder. It hasn't worked out for me very well at all. I only use it on projects I don't really care about. It's very hard to work with. I've used other solder that just spreads so easily and so conveniently, you're done in just a couple of minutes. But how about if you want a punch and chisel set? Here you go. A Punch and Judy? No, punch and chisel. Here you go. A Pittsburgh punch and chisel set, 12 pieces for $13. That's about $1 a piece. Normally $16. That's 18% off. Or if you want yourself an extreme heavy-duty weather-resistant tarp, 6 foot by 8 foot, you can get this guy for $8, normally $10. So that's a couple of bucks off, or 20%. And how about if you want a pole saw from Atlas, the 80-volt brushless cordless 10-inch pole saw, tool only for $70, normally $90, so that's a few bucks off, or 22% off. And from Voyager, if you want a 25-pocket mechanics tool bag, you can get this guy for $10, normally $13, so that's about $3 off, or 23% off. And if you want a tacking gun, you can get this guy right now for $10 from Fast and Pro. normally 12 bucks, so that's a couple of bucks you save, or 16% off. And if you want some spatulas or scrapers, there you go, the premium putty knife scraper set, 4 pieces from Quinn for 10 bucks, normally 12, so that's a couple of bucks off, or 16% off. Or the Storehouse aluminum blind rivet assortment set, 500 pieces for 5 bucks. That's pretty good. Normally 8, so that's 37% off. And if you need a spring clamp, here you go with the Pittsburgh 1 3/4 inch nylon spring clamp for 89 cents. Normally 99, so that's 10% off, or a whopping 10 cents you save on that guy. And from US General, the 15 slot magnetic wrench rack, there you go for 19 bucks, normally 23, so that's about 3 bucks off, or about 17% off. And the cordless micro engraver with diamond tip ballpoint from Warrior. You can get this guy for $8.29, normally 10 bucks, so that's a couple of bucks you save, or 17% off. All right, guys, that's all the coupons that we have going on right now for the President's Day sale at Harbor Freight. Hope you find something that you can enjoy and get yourself a good deal at Harbor Freight. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.